So let's get back down into. We're going to talk about vocal chain here. So you know, I'm going to show some tips and tricks as well on this reggae music mix in here. Remember to subscribe, guys, and hit me up. Pristine Productions. Always making good content.
Difference between us and a million miles. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times.
So let's get right into K's vocals here. So I'm gonna bring up the mix window here, and we're gonna talk a little bit about compression here. I'm gonna get the bass going here, and she's doing the cover from Elaine, the reggae version cover from Adele, actually. Hello from the other side. Now I have a CLA. I'm gonna turn off the inserts here, bring in a vocal.
I've forgotten how it felt before the well felt out on these. There's such a difference.
Now for analog plugins like these,
between us and a million miles.
the attack here actually controls how much signal that the compressor is gonna grab. Kay is a very pretty strong singer here, so we don't have a threshold button. We have to use the input to get more signal into the compressor.
I'm supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me?
Now if I boost the
I'm
attack
in
here,
California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger
it's gonna grab more of the vocals.
and free.
If I back off,
I've forgotten how it felt before the well felt out on these. There's such a difference
and then the
between us.
it won't compress as much. So we want to balance that attack there. So I'm gonna boost the attack. I'm gonna boost the what you call fast attack.
Hello from the other side. I must have
So
called
when she goes
1,000
loud,
times to tell you
the attack catches his peak at about -5 dB down here. If I slow the release, it's gonna soften the compression even more. Want a fast release here.
Hello from the
Whenever you're compressing vocals, this is a chain tip here. Whenever you're compressing vocals, you want to make sure on the 1176 there is what you call a fast release and slow release here. How do you know? Is you watch the meter. Some plugins might say fast and slow. You know which direction to turn the knobs. Same thing for the attack. So if I turn on the right side, it's going to be fast. On the left side, it's going to be slow. The attack is reverse. On the left side is the slow attack, which lets in the transients. On the right side, it softens the signal up.
I'm supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello.
You want to make sure a decent
Can
signal is
you
going
hear
through,
me?
and you're not overloading the
I'm in
plugin.
California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger.
Now
and
the ratio
free.
is how hard
I've
it's going to compress.
forgotten how it felt
Anything over
before
8
the well
is
felt
basically
out on
limiter
these.
mode.
There's such a difference between us and a million
You see me go on 20 ratio here. It's basically in limiter mode.
Hello from the other side.
So it's only knocking down the signal like a limiter when it exceeds a certain threshold. Put it on 4, then you're going to catch all the dynamics here.
Sorry for everything that I've done, but I can't.
So that's tip number 1 for vocal chain tips here. Now we're gonna talk about the EQ here. I'm gonna turn on the EQ here. we have what is called the high pass here. You want to make sure you take off the bottom end that you don't need, and only if you feel like the bottom end is getting in the way. Don't be quick to just go ahead and take out bottom end from bottom end. So you might end up with a thin mix here. In this case, I'm boosting K's vocals here at about 12K at 5 dB. It's going to give me a little bit more clarity here, so I'm gonna bypass.
I'm supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello,
On.
Can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free.
Now you can hear a little bit more
I've
emotion and
forgotten
clarity
how
here.
it felt before the well felt out on these. There's such a difference.
And it's just about 5 dB I'm boosting here.
Between
A little bit of
us
3K.
and a
On, off.
million miles.
I'm going to exaggerate the frequency here a little bit.
Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000
So about 1 dB is making a difference here.
to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done, but I call you never.
I'm taking out a little bit of 110 here. This part here I'm taking out.
Hello from the other side.
So tip number 2 on vocal chains here. Remove unwanted low end only if the low end is bothering you. Just don't remove it for remove's sake, because you might end up losing natural tone of the vocals or end up with a thin mix or whatever instrument you're EQing. Be mindful of what you're boosting. You boost until you feel what you're hearing what you're going for. Just don't go crazy. If it demands crazy boost just to get a feel, then go ahead and do it. But this is a well-recorded vocal, so I'm only doing like 5 dB at 12K and a little bit of 3, because K needs a little bit more presence here.
I'm supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello.
Now I'm gonna go on to another tip here, so which we're gonna have
I'm in California.
additional EQing here. So what you're seeing when I'm doing with the Q10 from Waves here, I'm actually taking out some little bit of frequencies on her high vocals here, and I'm actually boosting a little bit more, about 8K and 15K. I'm gonna turn on the
I'm
EQ.
supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello.
Off.
Can you hear me?
On.
I'm in California dreaming.
Giving it a little bit of
about
expensiveness
who we
on the
used
top
to
end
be
there.
when we were young.
Notice I'm doing about 1 dB,
and free.
half dB.
I've forgotten how it felt.
Very subtle things I'm doing.
Well felt out on these.
I might be pulling out quite a few amount of frequency, but it's by small increments here. So I already did, a 5 dB boost here, a dB and a half boost at 3K. So I'm not going crazy on this part here,
I'm supposed
while
to
maintaining
heal
a
ya,
natural
but
tone
I
and
ain't
vocal.
done much healing. Hello. Can you hear me?
So that's tip number 3 there. If you do additional EQ to take out the resonance frequencies that may be getting in the way, I'm going to exaggerate one to show you.
I'm supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing.
Taking that out there.
Hello, can you hear me?
Now, since I'm doing a correctional EQ here, it's creating some S's, so we want to use a DS. It's a basic standard thing on vocals, and I want to take out those S's.
I'm supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing.
You might say, Ray, how much do you take out on DS? Sometimes I go up to a -6, as you see the bar coming down here. The frequency is about a 5K there, which is roughly about close to where I'm boosting. I'm all up to 12 here, and I'm boosting a little bit 3, but a lot of it is coming around to 5K. I can solo. I can solo the S's, so I can know where I'm tackling. Switch back to audio.
I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger.
So that's another vocal a chain tip there. Use the S-ing to control S's so they don't get too harsh in your ear, so you can still maintain a nice bright vocal with not going crazy in your ears there. And sometimes after that, you might want to do another EQ, maybe do some cleanups here, which I'm taking a little bit out of 500 there, just a little bit more. I'm not doing too much of a drastic there. Bailey
I'm supposed to heal, yeah, but I ain't done much healing.
But the reason why I'm cutting a little bit out of the 500 here is, you know, I want to make some room in the mix and clearing out the bottom end of the lower bottom end of the vocal so I can focus on more of her tone. And just a little bit of subtractive EQ here, nothing much, just a little bit of taste there, but not affecting, not much of a drastic.
I'm supposed to
and with that, I can blend the vocal in the track.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who
if I turn off the chains,
when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt.
So this is where we started with the compression here.
There's such a difference.
And then we added
between
some EQ to brighten it up.
Hello from the other side.
Additional EQ here.
I must have called 1,000 times.
Followed by the de-esser. And a couple of minor adjustments. Now, I'm also doing a little bit of auto-tune on K vocals here, just a little slight here, just to give it a little bit of smoothness here. But as you can see, by using those tips there, we managed to get a good balanced vocal with some basic EQing and good compression to bring out K's dynamics here. As you see, it's a pretty raw recording here. You can see the individual breathing and so forth. It was tracked in a live studio, and I didn't clean up the vocal or anything like that. I was just doing some EQ here, and we already have that vocal swimming nicely. You know, additionally, what you can always do if you feel like the vocal needs a little bit more control, you can always go ahead and add a limiter, something like a L2. You can put that at the bottom of the chain there just to catch a little bit of whatever might be spilling.
I'm supposed to heal, yeah.
Go on the middle section of the plug here and bring it down until you're just getting a little bit of attenuation.
I'm supposed to heal, yeah, but I ain't done much healing. Hello,
right about there.
Can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming.
Just a little bit of catching here, catching a little bit there.
When we were younger and free, I've forgotten how it felt before.
Also, guys, I'm going to be launching my official Producers Village membership soon, which you can pay $5.99 per month, and you're going to be getting exclusive videos, advanced mixing skills that you don't easily find on YouTube. How to get your mix on that professional level. Now, a lot of what I'm teaching you right now on my channel, and thank you guys so much for following me, is very essential. It's the foundation, you know. But this membership, I'm gonna be getting a little bit more in detail with some of your specific needs. Like, let's say you ask me, how do you do certain things to make a vocal cut if I'm getting too much resonance, or some complicated situation you might be going through with your mix. I can you know, recommend a lot of different ways of how to do certain things. For that specific membership offering that I'm doing that, and I'm gonna be doing a live stream for you guys as well. And also, you can hook up with me on social media through the membership. It's gonna be called the Producers Village VIP. You know, so look out for that. That's gonna be released soon. So all you gotta do is join and pay $5.99 a month, and you're gonna get exclusive stuff. Now, for those of you that are regularly following me, nothing's changed. I'm still gonna be pushing these great content like what I'm showing now. You know, but I'm saying if you want that one-to-one, that one-on-one, you know, that mentorness, you know, I can do that with you through the Producers Village VIP membership that I'm going to be launching soon. So look out for that, guys. You're going to love it, and it's worth the money. Just $5.99 a month. It's not taking a lot from you, and I appreciate that so much. Without you guys, I couldn't have been doing all these contents. I thank you so much for your support. That's why I'm always pushing out the best of the best that I know on these things. And I'm never shortchanging you guys. Pristine is always showing you guys how to get that top pro mix with these awesome videos.
There's such a difference between us.
So I'm gonna stop there, guys. Thank you so much. Remember to review this video. He's very helpful when I talk about the compression and all these vocal chain tips. Let me know what you would like me to talk about next, and keep track on my community post for when the membership is launched. Remember, you're gonna be getting exclusive VIP access to advanced skills, which cannot be taught in 5 minutes. It takes a good while. So I'm going to be giving you access to all of these techniques so you can get your music out there, guys. Because we want to make great content, keep it coming, and be sure to join that membership, which I'm going to be launching soon in a couple of days. Producers Village. I'm going to show you a little bit of. Let's see if I can find the wallpaper here. That's a screenshot, Producers Village, live stream mix session tips and solutions. That's going to be on the membership, guys. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.